Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Sage with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good afternoon and happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. I hope you're excited about being an early adopter in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. I know Kevin O'Leary is excited. What? A DeFi company. What in the wide world? What in the wide world is going on? The Fouts are in the building. What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Like, what is going on with that? What is going on with Kevin O'Leary? We'll talk about that a little bit. I actually watched the little short interview, bits of it with what's his name? Kevin O'Leary and Anthony Pompliano. Some interesting stuff, some really interesting stuff coming out of there, but really interesting to see his Bitcoin and his DeFi strategy. Interesting stuff. Good to see you, Trevor LeConte. Keyless is in the building. Good to see you, miss. Good to see you. Black Impact is here. What's good with you, bro? Namaste, PG. Good to see you, my friend. As always, what's going on, Jay? Everything. Trevor Tolliver, what's good, bro? What's good with you? So I'm over at YouTube Studio. Let me head on over to StreamYard and see what's going on over there. Make sure everything is working well. Yep. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you didn't get a chance to do so on the way in, and ring that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't had a chance to do so. You guys know I have been on this DeFi rant as of late. Really looking to kind of educate the family, give some suggestions and some different trains of thought, really, for what is going on in the crypto space. Jackie 33, what is good? What is good, miss? Good to see you. What is good? It's good to see you, my friend. Basre, how are you, my friend? Thank you. I appreciate that. The number one guy that keeps me pumped about owning an XRP. Love you, man. Back at you, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being here, bro. So that is, guys, look, I've been on a DeFi thing because, I kind of recognize a strategy, if you will. It's just a strategy. And I'm excited about it. And I think it's an opportunity to increase your gains for sure. I'll share with you what I did, a strategy that I took. I'm kind of thinking that it was probably the third best option out of three now that I think about it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes for sure. Definitely recommend that you check out Noah Stegman on YouTube for sure. Check him out. I think he has a good perspective on just this space and where we are as business owners, and an opportunity to manage our assets and manage our business, manage a portfolio of assets, and how to make that all work without very much risk. And I do love that, right? You don't have to necessarily be a liquidity provider to put your capital to work. And I think that's, you don't have to risk impermanent loss. You do have to become a liquidity provider, but you do not have to risk that kind of loss in the yield farm platforms. If you don't have to do that, that is cool. If you don't want to, rather. So, yeah. Good to see you, Trevor. I appreciate you being here today, bro. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Did you guys know that Kevin O'Leary was on Pomp's show? Again, why is Kevin O'Leary into DeFi? Why is he in DeFi? Got to make you think. Why is he, taking majority ownership in terms of stock in a DeFi platform? And why is he kind of suggesting that they lend out their crypto? Right? Lending and borrowing. Why is he suggesting that? Some would say we're kind of right in the middle of a bull run. Why is he suggesting that? Got to think about that, right? What's going on, Mulberry Street Cigars? Good to see you, my friend. As always, it's great to see you. So, guys, think about that for a second. We're going to look over at the market and see what's going on. I do know one thing: Polygon is just absolutely crazy right now. Let's take a look at the market. Share the screen. Let's see this. Chrome. So look, Polygon is up. It's $2.23. It was just below $1. You got to think there's something going on over there. It's versus BTC is up 30%. Versus Ethereum is up 26%. $2.26. Why is that? I know they just recently got launched on the Kraken exchange, but this layer 2 solution that Polygon is offering, it's pretty massive. It's pretty massive what they're doing. It's up 32% on a 24-hour, which is crazy. It's up 10,561% year to date, right? Which is massive in a lot of ways. But why is that? Well, it's something about those fees. It's something about the speed. It's something about the layer 2 solution to Ethereum. And also they just put out their SDK for developers. And right now the Polygon Matic network is doing as much in terms of volume as Aave's version 2 does. Just think about that. Think about that. And this is something that just launched not even 2 months ago. Yeah, so it's pretty massive. But let's look at the overall numbers. So Bitcoin is at 38,000. Okay, so it's not at 40 anymore. Ethereum is at 2,721%. Look, it's red. I didn't even know this. Didn't even know that. I've been watching videos on DeFi all morning. Didn't even know the market was red. Bitcoin's down 10%. Ethereum's down 19.9%. And this is going to kind of lend to what I'm going to ask you guys as well. Binance Coin's down 28% on the 7-day. These are 7-day numbers. I guess the 24 is a positive, but on the 7 days, still red. Cardano 13% on the 7-day minus. XRP is under $1 now at 37.6%. And Dogecoin's at 34%, down 27%. DOT is $23. Huh, interesting. I may look to do something with DOT and Cosmos, but I may do it in the bear market too. So we'll see. 42%. The ICP is down 60% at $137. There's Polygon. Even on the 7-day, Polygon is down 7.8%. It's interesting on the 7. That's how much it was down. The whole market was down, right? But I know it's gone up, right? I mean, it was below 80 cents. And it's outperforming anything right now in the market. Bitcoin Cash, $737 on the 7-day is still down 33%. Uniswap, $26. Litecoin's $195, down 33% on the 7-day. Chainlink is at $30, down 28% on the 7-day. So green 24 hours, but on the 7-day, we still haven't made it up. Yeah, we still haven't made things back up yet, which is very interesting, to say the least. So that's kind of what the numbers are there. Let's go back here. Let's stop this share, because I got to ask you something for sure. Bro, XRP is in the building. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? BC in the Matrix is in the building. What's good with you, brother? It's good to see you. Where is he at? Where? BC Matrix. Good to see you, my friend. Thomas Varane ready. Good to see you, BC Metrics. What's going on, Thomas? I heard Mark Cuban has something invested in Polygon. It's his official. It's on his official website too. Yeah. The smart money. Yeah. Think about that. Yeah, and if he's helping, quote unquote, helping them out in any way, look, and they just launched their SDK. So for developers, developers going to look at that, and they're going to look at that volume. They're going to look at the number of transactions. They're going to look at the pace and the rate of adoption, and be absolutely turned on and wanting to, without question, develop on Polygon. again, their audience, their network, their whatever, future customers won't have to deal with those transaction fees, those gas fees. I mean, it's going to be massive. It is going to be absolutely massive. You know what I mean? What's going on, Darcy? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so think about that, right? And so, you know, that's kind of like the future. For me, I see it as the future. What? Polkadot? The future, you know, what do you see that as? I really do see eventually, you know, getting the $30 to $40 range. Eventually, right? Anybody see? Wow. Well, Trevor LeConte just opened the Voyager app. XRP was $195. Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah. So anybody see that Pompliano and Kevin O'Leary interview? Before I go on, I want to see who saw that. Michael Cummins is in the building. What's good, brother? Man, I did. I bought the dip about 10 days ago. I put 20 grand. I put 20K into the market. I did. I put 20K, additional 20K into the market. Don't talk to you guys about that. Fill the down bags, peeps. And look, again, I'm saying that, you know, you may want to consider a different mind shift in terms of what you do with your money. And the reason why I say this is because it may be shifting towards not just acquiring assets and waiting, you know, to buy low, sell high. It may be more about putting your dollar to work for you. It may be about putting your dollar to work for you. Did you put a link or something, Thomas? Because I don't see it over here on StreamYard. Let me go over to YouTube. Where did I? Did you put a link in there, Thomas? No, I don't see a link. Okay. Yeah, guys, do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. What's going on, Martin Bissell? Good to see you. So I'll wait for you guys to comments and let me know if you guys checked out Kevin O'Leary and Anthony Pompliano. I think it came out a day or two ago. And then the news of Kevin O'Leary with his hedge fund with his DeFi company. Very, very interesting. And that's what you call smart money right there, right? That's smart money. Anybody see that interview? Anybody? I don't see anybody saying anything. Let's go to StreamYard. BC in the Matrix said, yep, saw it. Nice. Keela said, no, I did not see it. Cool. Anybody else? Trevor says, no, didn't see it. Okay. So I'm going to play a little bit of it. But before I do, I want to tell you and give you guys some food for thought. So what I did, you know, when I saw that kind of crash, you know, that 50-60% crash, is I borrowed against the value, some of the value. I think I did it on 2 different assets in Celsius. And so I pulled out 20K. And when I was thinking, my whole thought process was, again, was doubling my money. I was just looking to double. And my thought process was, for example, Bitcoin Cash got up to about $1,600. And so my thought process was, well, shoot, it's down $780 to $780. It's under $800. Surely, you know, in the continuation of the bull run, it's going to get back up to 1,600 and above, right? It hasn't even reached Hasn't even reached its previous all-time high of $3,700 or something like that. So that was my thought process. I'll take some money, right? Borrow against my asset, borrow stable coins, take the stable coins and purchase an asset that could double in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. That was my thought process. Crypto_JS is in the building. Good to see you, bro. That was my thought process, right? No, he's not anymore, Trevor. Kevin O'Leary is no longer a FUD guy for Bitcoin in the digital asset space. Now he's a big time proponent of Bitcoin and digital assets and DeFi. He recognized this new financial system is massive. We can borrow and lend money without ever having to deal with the bank, ever again. It's massive. So that's what I did. 20K, I put 10 of it, half of it in Bitcoin Cash, because my thought process was, out of the 5 assets, it's the most likely to double. That was my thought process, only because it's right. Bitcoin Cash is kind of listed everywhere type deal. It's the highest market cap out of all of them. DAS, Zcash, EOS, and Ethereum Classic. But I thought it had the best chance to double. So I put 10 grand there, and then I just split up the other 10 grand, right? So that's what I did. And I thought to myself, again, I've been getting really into the DeFi and checking that out and seeing what it's like. I probably could have done something better. Maybe I should have taken some or all of that stable coins and put it into Aave and earned both in stable coins and in Matic and Polygon. Now, again, the 10,000 in stable coins that I use to purchase assets, there's a certain risk reward with that, is it not? First of all, and here's my thinking, I'm thinking out loud. First of all, the 20 grand is gone. 20 grand's gone, right? And what I mean by gone, it's not in a stable coin. It's now subject to ups and downs, right? So that, as far as money and velocity, it's stuck, right? Right? That's one thing. It's gone. It's not unstable. It's in a crypto that goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down, right? So that's the other part of it. So it's kind of in that risk spot. It's kind of in a, what's the certainty that 20,000 is going to remain in value of 20,000, right? Because I have no control over it. The market is going to do what the market does. I have no control. Would it perhaps have been better to go to Aave in stable coins, do the stuff you have to do to get it over to the right thing and deposit it, and then earn that interest in the 20,000 and in in Polygon. That was one choice. So buy assets with it is one choice. Put it on Aave, earn both in the stable coin and Polygon is the second choice. And the third choice was take the 20K and just buy more Polygon and put the Polygon back into Celsius. So I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think about that? So there's choice A, buy more crypto. So I'm going to put it in here. Buy more. I'm going to make that choice A, buy more crypto. Choice B, deposit USDT, for example, onto Aave and earn both USDT and Polygon. If I could spell. Man, this freaking Grammarly is like, what? What are you saying? What is that? Grammarly wants me to put Aave down and put it as have. That's interesting. Oh, and I know I spelled N wrong. So that's choice B. Choice C. So C. Buy more Polygon. Right, so that'd be $20,000 in Polygon and put it on Celsius. So here's the thing that I'm realizing, that it's, I don't know if it's so much a right or wrong as it is the better choice, right? Make better choices, keyless. That's what Noah says, right? It's about making better choices. So that's the third one. XRP number one has a choice D. I was going to bring choice D in. I was going to bring that in. Choice D, wait until you double your money on BCH at all-time high, then move and swap to USDT and move to Aave. You read my mind, bro. You read my mind. XRP number one, you read my mind, bro. Yep. That's choice, right? Now, with that choice, with choice D, right, which XRP number one, it's good to see you, brother. What he's saying is wait for that, you know, the 10 grand in BCH, for example, to go to double, right? If we bought it at 700, 740, 700, 740, 780, I think three choices like that. Wait for it to get to its previous all-time high in the cycle, not its all-time high, but $1,600, right? Wait till it gets to 1,600. It doubles, take the 10 grand out in stablecoin and put that into Aave. Yes, sir. There it is right there. Now, I got you, XRP number one, no worries. So Thomas says, buy the Polygon and deposit it. Very good. Bro, XRP says choice B, because the extra USDT you will be making, you can buy the dips of Polygon. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. Love it. Right. And the idea is there is no wrong choice. There are no wrong choices. It's just better choices. And the fact that we have those choices in our lives, being in the digital asset space. We don't have those choices in the traditional finance world, but we have them here. And what I'm also trying to get across to the family as well is we have to begin to think outside of the box. It is no longer just about buying an asset and holding for appreciation in the asset. We have more choices now. We have more choices. And are you familiar with it? Have you been investigating it? Have you been taking $50 and testing it out? I started on WanSwap and PancakeSwap, $50 each. Just hitting buttons. I don't check on any of them. It's $50. Just hitting buttons, just checking it out and seeing what's going on. I started out on Aave with I think I started when I actually deposited. What did I start with? I started out with USDT, Tether, and Matic. I would put $20 of Matic just there, just deposited, just playing around with buttons. And then I did $500 in USDT. Just seeing, just exploring my options, just becoming more familiar with the options. And this is what Kevin O'Leary is saying. I'm going to let you guys listen to him. I definitely appreciate your feedback on that. Thomas says, buy Polygon because it's going up in a 30-day time with a new all-time high. Yep. Yep. Right. And it's exciting. Like Darcy is saying, it's exciting to have these choices and have these options. It really, really is. And I just would love for you to think about, are we progressing towards a different mindset and strategy, or an added mindset and strategy in deploying capital and putting the capital to work for you versus just relying on the appreciation of the asset? The interesting thing is, in waiting for the appreciation of the asset, we're subject to the market, if you will. Waiting for a Bitcoin to go higher is out of our control, right? It's out of our control. Taking stable coins and putting it on a platform that gives you interest gives you more control of that capital. Gives you more control. It gives you more options. You're not subject to the whims of the market, because $10,000 in stable coins deposited on Aave, it's $10,000 in stable coins. Right? It may go down a penny, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents, but you understand what I'm saying. Right? So just some food for thought for you guys. And I can tell you what, Kevin O'Leary is quite aware of this. I'm going to let you guys listen to him. My bet is definitely on Cardano and Matic. I hear you, Jackie 33, right? The amount of free money you can get in this system is new to me. Yeah, and this is Polygon is doing some things. They're putting $40 million in terms of for network adoption on Aave. They put I think $50 million in terms of incentivizing network adoption for Sushi Swap, right? So might as well take advantage of those. Might as well take advantage. If you can take your 10,000 and you still have your 10,000, you deposit it on a platform, they're going to pay you a small percentage in terms of APY. APR is 1, 2, 3, 4%, but you're also going to get the Matic that Polygon is giving away for using the platform. It's just a way to put your capital to work for you. I like both options because I get more money on my money, but I also get this asset for free, essentially, that I expect to have a massive play, be a major player in this space, right? So you can get asset appreciation and you can get more money on your money as well, right? But yeah, in XRP number 1, that's where I am. I've already deployed it. Certainly you don't want to take the 10,000 in BCH out now, right? I've already deployed it. Let the market do what the market does in 2 or 3 weeks. When it does get back to 1,600, I will have doubled my money. Then I can take 10 grand out and I can now put that on Aave, right? The program for Aave and Polygon is going to go on till April of 2022. I'm not sure how long the Sushi Swap one is going to be. And I get excited and I wanted to share with you guys because we have so many options available to us now. And the fact that you can lend and borrow without a bank, without any kind of application, and you can put your capital to work the way you choose to, lock it and unlock it when you choose to, is powerful stuff. And so you just have to become Jackie 33. You have to become a great steward of your money and manage your portfolio. Is exciting to me. And the fact that you can start with $50 and get comfortable is pretty crazy. So let me share this thing here from Kevin O'Leary with you guys.
All right.
But, we're bound by certain covenants just how we manage the operating company.
10, I feel like, is on the upper bound of most conservative investors, right? So it still fits within the kind of bands, if you will. If you're a conservative investor, most of your focus is outside of crypto.
Yeah.
1 to 10% is kind of the band.
10's up there, Paul.
5%
for an institutional investor, 10 is up there.
Yeah, of course.
Right now, that number for the big guys is 3%. They're happy, and they want Bitcoin. They haven't gotten past that yet. Bitcoin is the property, the digital asset they want, and they want
to store of value.
Store of value, and you've been right on that. Can't deny that. Okay, it's a volatile.
Whoa, we might have to roll the tape back there.
We have to erase that. But my whole point is it has inherent volatility. But imagine. So here's my thoughts about DeFi. Okay, I've got the vol. I know I'm going to be up and down 38% a year. That's what it's been historically, right? So we're seeing that. We've had a crazy vol right here.
We're literally recording this on a day that it's been down 40% in a month.
Okay, so let's say in my case, my DeFi company, of which I'm a large shareholder now, I say to the guys, look, let's put a bunch of crypto on our balance sheet. All right, I'm going to own a third of that balance sheet or whatever I own of the balance sheet. I want you to loan that out and get me between a 4.5% and an 8% yield.
Just think about that. First of all, he became a majority owner in a platform that deals in DeFi. He told them to go out and get crypto and loan the crypto out. And the question I ask everybody here is, are you thinking like a business person? I think this bull run is different than 2017. And I think perhaps maybe we should be looking at this as a business owner, taking assets and becoming a lender, if you will. And then eventually, once you got the game comfortably, you can become a borrower as well and leverage both lending and borrowing, which is just essentially managing your portfolio, debt and principal, like business owners do, right? That's why we have Generational Wealth Wednesday.
Now, of course, I have to mark to market the change in value because it's going up and down, but I'm kind of agnostic because I'm owning it as property. I don't really care because it's an allocation. Let's say it's 5%. Yes, it's going to stay at 5. I'll change it every quarter, adding or taking away from it. But I want you to loan it out there. So the whole operation, the DeFi operation, is to start doing these contracts for me on an AI basis. So it can go look to the market, see what the spreads are on all these different opportunities. I don't want to get too complicated with it.
It's basically yield farming. What you guys are going to do is yield farming.
And then others that are interested, like I am, in taking their asset, and imagine if I could have, over these years, had a 5% yield on my gold. That would have been incredible. Well, I can on my crypto. So that's really what I'm doing in DeFi. And I think I've got the best team in North America. Everybody says that, but I'm backing this team because I've done a lot of due diligence on them. And I think, in the next few months, that will become part of our portfolio with a yield metric to it. So,
because what you're basically saying is you're going to keep the assets denominated in the asset, right? So let's say, just for easy things, you have 100 ETH. You put that in, you want 8%. So now you're going to end the year with 108 ETH.
Staying in ETH.
Regardless of did the price go up or down.
I might go back to fiat to just pay some expenses, but I'm going to stay in ETH on that balance sheet. And you as a shareholder, go with me in the share price as my assets grow.
Do you think that, because this is a really important piece that I think the traditional world hasn't woken up to yet, it sounds like you're now getting there, is once you leave fiat into crypto, you don't go back.
I don't want to go back.
Okay.
Why would I?
Well,
I don't want to go back. Why would I? We've been saying that on this channel. Why would you want to go back into fiat? What's going on, the negotiator? The price is a distraction. Darcy says, I'm more into the stake loan option, right? And so that's the thing, right? So you can lend. Crypto_JS. Y'all get your Siege autograph soon because Siege and Mrs. Siege and Little Miss Crypto Siege is going to be on the moon soon. God willing, right? So Jackie's like, wow, he really is Mr. Wonderful. Think about that. He's into DeFi. He's taking majority ownership of a DeFi company. He's going to deploy 3 to 5% portfolio in crypto, hold the crypto, loan it out, looking to get 4, 5, 8% yield, which is very, 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 very conservative, right? And why would you go back into fiat? Pretty powerful stuff. Price is the distraction. That's right. Brandon Young's in the building. What's going on, bro? It's good to see you. Keep your capital always. Keep your capital always. And that's the amazing thing. We're graduating, if you will, to just becoming better business owners, understanding that this is putting your capital to work. Eventually, again, you want to start out acquiring the assets, graduate to lending your assets on platform like the Celsius network, which is massive. I bring up Aave only because for your stable coin of 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, you can earn 2 assets. You can earn more stable coin, increase your position in your dollar, and you can earn this asset in Polygon that looks to be, think about it, in about 2 months, they're just as big in terms of volume as Aave, which has been around for a while. And more platforms are looking to build there. So it feels as though from our background, our history in looking at the fundamentals of a crypto and a project behind it, it has great fundamentals. And a lot of people are going to it, right? So it looks like an asset to hold for the long term. And Aave and Polygon are saying, if you take stable coins and you put it onto Aave, Aave is going to pay you stable coins. Matic is going to pay you the Polygon. So you're getting 2 assets and you still have your stable coins. You still have them, right? You still have them. That's pretty powerful. So guys, listen, I got to hop off here. I got another thing I got to get to, but I just wanted to share that with you. So some food for thoughts. Make sure you check out Kevin Leary and what is his name? Anthony Papliano. I don't know why I can never remember his name. There is actually a full interview. This one is just an 8-minute thing. I'll put it in the chat for you guys. Just put it in the chat for you so you can listen to it. And you got to ask yourself, why is Kevin Leary doing such a thing? This guy is not about losing money, right? He is not about losing money. He's about making money. Right. So just some food for thought. Love you guys big time. I appreciate you guys checking in. Listen, I'm going to end this stream like I do all of my streams and remind you guys of this. We have some of that Hedera Hashgraph, Thomas, definitely for sure. Love Hedera. I'm going to remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win, but that's okay though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.